Hello friends. Welcome back to my channel. We all have seen most of the MCU movies and various types of magics as well. So today in this video we are going to talk about all the magic we have seen in MCU, so let's get started. Number 1. Asguardian Magic. This magic was first seen in Thor's first movie. Asgardians are well aware of magic, and have studied it for millennia. The Asgardian people do not see their magic as some elusive mystical energy, they instead consider it to be an advanced field of science and part of every living being. Their transportation, architecture, weapons and even medical care are based upon using a blend of magical forces and technology. Their society features many legends about magical creatures and sorcery. Individuals such as Frigga, Heimdall, and Loki are able to tap into otherworldly forces to gain abilities beyond that of their fellow Asgardians through sorcery. Similarly, various kings of the Asgardian people are capable of wielding the Odinverse, which was connected to the user's own life force, and was named after Odin, its most notable wielder. Asgard was also home to many relics, weapons, and artifacts that do contain many magical properties before it was destroyed by Surtur. The Asguardian magic is actually a mixture of magic such as witchcraft, dimensional magic, Eldrich Magic and science. The Asguardian magic can be used in mind control, illusion casting, dimensional teleportation, perception, and communication, energy manipulation, telekinesis, enchantment, conjuration and clairvoyance, etc. Number 2. Eldrich Magic. Eldrich Magic was first seen in the Doctor Strange movie. The Eldrich Magic utilized by the masters of the mystic arts is light-based magic that produces sparks and fiery energy in a yellow-orange color palette that is capable of giving off not only light, but also warmth. Being highly versatile, it can be used to generate constructs of tangible energy, such as melee weapons and shields, as well as to cast spells by conjuring specific formations and geometric patterns with the fiery energy. While many of these arrays of intricate holographic symbols commonly appear as discs projected in front of the caster's hands, others can appear as rings or bands that surround the caster's arms. Similarly, certain spells can manifest as an aura of arcane energy that emanates from the hands and forearms of the caster. Additionally, this form of dimensional energy can be channeled into one's own body to bypass physical disabilities and limitations through sustained concentration, which allowed Jonathan Pangborn control over his body despite his paralysis, and for Stephen Strange, to make the proper gestures with his hands to cast magic, despite their severe nerve damage. Without providing continuous conscious effort to maintain the effect, such disabilities resume, as Strange's damaged hands still shook when the Sorcerer Supreme was not utilizing magic to control and steady them. Other beings in the galaxy, like the Ravager Sorcerer Kruger, are adept in this type of magic. Dark Dimension Magic is also a type of Eldritch Magic, which is used in or with the help of Dark Dimension. Number 3. Chaos Magic. So far we have only seen Wanda Maximoff using this magic. Chaos Magic is an extremely powerful and rare form of magic, as its wielder, Wanda Maximoff, was deemed to be a mythical being known as the Scarlet Witch, by Agatha Harkness. This form of magic is primarily indicated by a mist-like red energy mixed with white and black hues. Maximoff, born with latent magical abilities, had her powers drastically augmented by the Mind Stone. Chaos magic seems to generate large quantities of CMBR, relic radiation that dates back to the Big Bang. Maximoff unwittingly used chaos magic to build a house, completely transform the town of Westview, and conjure an alternate version of Vision, as well as her children later on. Within the reimagined Westview, known as the Hex, Maximoff could warp reality to her every whim, create and transform objects, manipulate time, teleport herself and others, and manipulate the natural elements. Additionally, once objects left the Hex, they would remain in the form they were in whilst under its control, while on a microscopic level, they would be composed of the same basic elements of their original form. This was prominently demonstrated by Monica Rambeau's sword uniform, being composed of 87% Kevlar, was reshaped into 1970s style clothing, whilst retaining its elements of Kevlar. Maximoff's powers seemed to be influenced by her emotions, as various objects in her home changed on their own, as her mental state started to deteriorate. Once the Hex was reversed by Maximoff, everything and everyone changed by it, provided they were still inside it, reverted back to their original forms, including the clothing Maximoff herself was initially wearing, when she inadvertently created it. Due to its very nature, chaos magic is extremely unstable, and requires a massive amount of energy and control, in order to master it. Maximoff, for example, was only able to control people in her immediate vicinity, whereas people on the edge of the Hex were merely just reduced to do the same actions in a loop. Chaos magic has the power to reanimate the reality at the multiversal level, but we haven't seen this power in the movies. This magic can even bend the ultimate principles like time and space, and even bring dead to life. Number 4. Darkhold Magic. The last magic on the list is Darkhold Magic. We have seen this magic recently in the WandaVision series. If you want to see this series in form of short video, PLS visit my channel playlist. We have very low info about this magic. Darkhold is actually an ancient book of spells and unspeakable power. It has been sought after by the Red Skull, Daniel Whitehall, and Nick Fury. The book itself is made of dark matter, and has been known to utilize dark matter in his spells. Hope we get to know more about this magic in upcoming Agatha House of Harkness series. But so far we have seen that this book contains almost all the knowledge about magic, and the user is able to absorb other person's life force and magic powers. This is as powerful as Eldrich Magic, but the Asguardian Magic is weaker than both Eldrich and Darkhold Magic. Chaos Magic is far stronger than any of these magics. So that is it for today guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If yes, then make sure to subscribe to give me motivation. Bye.